All right. What is up? Welcome to the Nerd Huddle. And this is the Morning Spike, where everyone from the Nerd Huddle, all the different shows come together and help you out with your fantasy football lineups. We are week 16, which should be your second round playoffs. So my name is Tim Kramer. I'm with Brian and Martin. How you guys doing? How was your Christmas?
Long.
Yeah.
I have two little girls, so I was wrapping all the stuff, and I was looking, and I was like, "How did I get all this stuff? When did this happen?" And I realized that they have to open it all, and then it's going to take forever for them to open it. And then I realized I only had one gift for myself. I was like, I got one gift. Sorry, it's the one I really wanted, so it's okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say it. As you get older, one gift is more meaningful than like a bunch of different like toys. So, all right, man, good stuff, good stuff. What about you, Martin?
Mine was actually probably one of the best ones in the years. So I woke up extra early because my uncle wanted to go hiking. I went hiking with my. What's going on here? I went hiking with my. I don't know. I'll tell the story. Jump out. I'll fix this, but you can see my logo now. I went hiking with my uncle and my cousin. That was pretty good. We went early. Nobody was there. And then we ate breakfast. I came back home, slept, and then went to my grandma's, stayed there, or my grandma's in-laws, I guess. And we were there for a while, and we just basically watched football. I took a nap. I had presents, like a lot of them.
Took a nap.
Which is crazy. Yeah, I had a sweater, a gym bag, slippers, and my I can't even remember. Like I'm still waking up right now. So, and then we went to my cousin. We watched the rest of the game. I was like, oh, it's not too bad. So I saw all the families kind of thing. And we just kind of traveled. Normally, we usually don't do that.
That's cool. We got a lot of family time.
Oh.
Super good, super good. But yeah, like you said, you watched some football, and that was what I did at my parents' house last night. Was watch the end of that Packers game, where I wanted to bash my head through the TV. No, it was a good ending. Not good if you're a Bears fan or don't like Aaron Rodgers because,
it's so hard because I had Devontae Adams. I was like, yes, no, like it was every time he would get all these passes, all these touchdowns. Oh, really?
Yeah, I had Landry playing, so I was like, I wanted more out of him. He didn't do too bad. What did Adams do? How many points did he get?
He did pretty good,
points.
I think
3 points?
33.
Oh, 33. Oh, I was about to say, I was like, wait, what? Yeah. Yeah, Landry only got like 9.
See, I didn't get to watch this game.
Oh,
of course,
really?
Like I said, of course, we were at grandma's, right? One TV, okay? It's a big 60-inch. Okay. Somebody wanted to watch the Suns game. Somebody wanted to watch the Packers, being me. And somebody wanted to watch the Harry Potter marathon. Okay.
I'm guessing Harry Potter won.
Well, once I fell asleep, yes. So the person that was falling asleep no longer had rotation in commercial. So every single time a commercial would happen, we would rotate to the next whoever was in line, right? Yeah. Of course, us being sports, our commercial time was a lot, shorter. However, the game time, it was shorter as well because marathons, typically the commercials don't really
stop. Exactly.
Yeah. So, of course, Harry Potter won.
Yeah. Nice. So I thought the Green Bay and the Cleveland game was more fun than the Indy and Arizona game, which was also a great game. I enjoyed watching that game a lot.
Baker Mayfield should just jump off a cliff or something. I mean, that was terrible. I mean, that was Bears-esque.
Yeah,
I thought Mitchell Trubisky was playing. I honestly thought Trubisky was playing. Like, that's how bad it was.
Yeah, I think if that, I mean, that's, and I know we were talking about that. I think last week we were talking about that.
Yeah.
Where about Baker? Like, is he an elite quarterback? I mean, after after what he did yesterday,
my only argument for Baker is, that line is banged up, and he is not fully healthy, and the play calling, it seems really odd. So that's 3. And then another one is, what weapons does he really have? Like with all 4 of those.
Landry was open. All 4 of those interceptions, no, the guy was there. He just, you know what it is? Baker Mayfield with that brace on your left, you can't open up your shoulder and you can't drive the ball. So like all his balls like his tend to float or dive. And that's what's happening. Yeah. Like every one of those interceptions was either floating or diving. The guy is there. He's just not able to get the ball the way he's throwing like he would normally throw, and just not able to get the ball where it needs to go. And it's frustrating because he shouldn't be playing. It's just that's what it comes down to.
He shouldn't. Yeah. He's still hurt, and it's a whole upper body thing, and that people don't see that though, and people just see, oh well, he sucks. I'm like, yeah, well, look at Daniel Jones.
You know, he's still there.
He's still there. Like you can't really just justify him right off the played the whole season ish kind of, but I still think QBs need time. So once like Tua's still there as well, and he ain't doing all the hotness, like it takes time. And if they're still not developing after like 3 years, 4 years, like then I think it's time to really, unless your name's Josh Rosen.
Exactly. You saw what Schefter says. Stefanski and Daniel Jones are coming back in 2022. The Giants announced that both Stefanski and Jones are coming back for 2022.
No.
Yeah, that was Adam Schefter this morning. You know, I wake up in the morning, I stretch, and I say, "What's Adam Schefter doing?" And then I find out what Woj says.
He's always tweeting something.
just check it out, just see what's going on. That's why I was like, "Oh, Kelsey's not playing. Oh, Dan Jones is coming back. Cool."
Yeah. So this is what Baker did. He got almost 14 points, 222 yards, and which is not too bad. Also 2 TDs, 4 interceptions. That's what hurt him. 31 for 36. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He needs to prove it this year, and it could be injuries, it could be his line, his weapons, whatever. But if you're hurt and you need to prove it, I'd rather just like blame it on my injury and not play, rather than going out there and playing like shit, because that's what people are going to judge you on how you play. You know, I mean, I don't know. It's just not good. And I was really, really rooting for Cleveland. I mean, I don't think I ever rooted for Cleveland so hard ever in my life. Besides yesterday's game. Yeah, I know. I think everyone besides people from Wisconsin. So,
dude, Chubb was killing it though. It was killing
Chubb
it.
Did amazing. I don't see why they just didn't give him the ball every single time.
Yep,
every single time. But on the flip end of that, we had Indy, who has arguably the best running back with JT. He only put up 10 points, almost 11 points, 27 carries, 108 yards. Not a bad day, but not a JT day. So.
No, but I mean, they were doing everything against them.
So this is one of my buddies. I told him to come over here and ask the pros his question. So this is Jonathan. What's up, man? Okay, guys, Barkley or Parker at my flex? So I know he's doing well in his playoffs.
Yeah, that's a big question.
Like Devontae Parker?
I'm assuming Devontae
it's a
Parker.
Flex, so I'm guessing. Yeah.
So Saquon's going against
I'm
Philly.
still waking up. I'm sorry. I don't even know why another Parker in the league would matter. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Cody Parker. Or that's Cody Parkey, but yeah. Yeah. So Saquon's going against Philly, and then Devontae is going against New Orleans. Which you were just saying, like, do you trust Tua, passing the ball, or do you trust Saquon? You say, yeah, that's who it is. Or do you trust Saquon running that ball against that Philly D?
Oh man,
good question. And Parker's been having 2 good games, solid games.
Yeah, he has had decent games the last couple of weeks. But the thing is, Saquon is so up and down.
He is. I am glad he's healthy and playing again. The issue is that line. I mean, we knew that line.
Yeah, from preseason, we knew that line.
We said that line. If they didn't do anything in off season, that they weren't going to do anything.
Is it a PPR league, Johnny?
That's a good question.
Because that might make Parker a little bit more relevant if it is a PPR league.
You know what that though? I'm just gonna say that
Either way.
I don't know. I'm gonna say Saquon.
I think your safer bet is Saquon. I don't think Saquon's gonna get you a big number though. PPR. I mean, I still don't know if he's gonna get you a big number.
I think I said in the playoffs you got to play a little bit safer, and I think Saquon is the safer bet.
Yeah.
Do you though? Do you though?
I mean, I think the biggest things that lose, you getting a guy who gets you 0-1 point. That's what really loses the game most of the time.
I mean, right now for me, between these two players, one like they both can put up about 15 points, or they both can put up about 6 to 8 points.
Yep.
Which one is going to do which? I mean, are they both going to go off? If they both go off, I think Barkley's going to get a few more points, but it'll probably be like 15 to 16 points. But if they both do bad, I also think Saquon might get a few more points. It might be like 6 to 8 points, just
because he gets the rushing attempts and he gets say Saquon gets 4 receptions for 20 yards and he runs the ball 10 attempts for 60 yards. That's like 15 points. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So, but Barkley could have a lower end day and Parker could have a higher end day, but I gotta go with Barkley.
Yeah. I think
even their defenses, compare the Saints defense allowed the 8th most fancy points to wide receivers, but it's also the Eagles, against Barkley. I mean, I don't know. I mean, the Eagles
run
are
game
doing
isn't
pretty
as
good.
strong as their pass game.
Exactly.
Defensively, when it comes to the Eagles.
Yeah.
Eagles. So
Darius
Slayton, man. That's
to fear. I'm going Barkley with flex.
I think they're gonna run more because did you say Daniel Jones playing or is it still Fromm? It might be still Jake Fromm, right?
It might be Fromm, man.
If Jake Fromm is playing, they're gonna rely on the run more.
Yeah.
That's a hard one, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Jones is no, everything is about Daniel Jones to return next year. I think he's out though.
Oh. Yeah, but Jake Fromm is still on track for week 16 start. That was 2 hours ago.
Yeah. I'm talking about Daniel Jones is an IR. I don't know what I'm thinking about.
That's what I like. When you mentioned that earlier, I was like, "Oh, maybe I missed something I didn't." Like you mentioned him earlier, so I was like,
"Yeah, I was talking about because they said he's returning for next year. Yeah, him and
next year. I heard
Joe Judge for 2022. They're coming back for next year.
Okay, man. Wow. Why are you confusing us?
It's too early for you.
It is.
So I think Barkley is the safer bet.
Yeah, with Fromm starting, I think Barkley's probably the only thing you could do. You could choose the other way, but I think you have to go with Barkley. It's just safer. It just makes more sense, and you don't have to worry about them passing the ball a lot. And if they pass the ball, they probably only pass it to you. So, go Barkley.
Yeah, he's gonna do pretty good. Hope that out, Jonathan, man. And then make sure you subscribe to the channel, dude. I don't know if you have or not, but we're helping you out. I know he's always asking questions. This is the best spot. Come and ask him. We got Dirty Money. Pick one: Diggs, McLaurin, or Thielen. Ooh, interesting.
Who's your other receivers? Oh my gosh!
You gotta have Cooper Kupp or something. If these are your backups, Cooper Kupp's your plug and chug.
None of these guys have a good matchup.
Yeah.
They're all the number 1s, 2s. That Diggs got freaking New England. McLaurin's got freaking Cowboys, and Thielen has the Rams.
Oh my God! You started AJ Brown and Debo. Holy crap, man! Holy crap!
There you go.
Okay.
Wait a
Wow.
How did
That
you
is
know?
I don't know how
awesome.
I don't know how
How'd
you
you
got
know?
all 5 of them. I don't know how you got all 5 of them.
Because it's on a 2-team league. he got a squad.
You got all the receivers. He's got all the running backs. That's awesome.
Gosh.
Oh man, I want to say Thielen just because he's going against the Bears, but also I'm sorry. I was thinking
The Rams. I said the Rams.
And it's the Rams. And even if it was the Bears, you remember saw last week Thielen. I mean, Jefferson didn't do anything. I mean, it's just who do you believe in? Is my question. When you're looking at the quarterback, who do you believe in? And, I think I'm gonna go Josh Allen. Honestly.
Josh Allen.
That person seemed not bad.
And I mean, Diggs is still his favorite guy. I mean,
even it's a New England. It's like, look, at the matchups don't even matter at this point because all 3 of these guys are
got
horrible
terrible
situations.
Matchups. Yeah, terrible matchups.
Dak has not been playing, so they might be on offense a little bit more. That's the only McLaurin could be on offense more because the Cowboys' offense have not been hitting.
So you think maybe by the fourth quarter the defense might slip up a little bit?
I don't know. That defense is I think I'm just because Diggs, it's like there'll be weeks where he doesn't do anything, and then there's weeks where he just gets you one touchdown. No, he doesn't even blow up. He doesn't even blow up. He just gets you a touchdown and some yards. His best game was maybe double digits a couple weeks ago.
He had double digits last week. He's had double digits.
Well, I mean, no, like higher double digits. He'll. So, what game am I talking about? Oh, the Saints. That was his best.
The Saints. That was his worst one. Diggs.
I'm sorry, Tennessee, which is earlier in the. No, the Saints. He scored.
Saints scored 20. Jesse scored 30. Tennessee scored 24. And then
he's been on a double-digit run.
It's a lot of teams. He's been doing a lot of teams. So Diggs, I feel like it's going to get you somewhere between 13 and 17 points. McLaurin has been. I mean, he had some weeks where it's 7, 5. He's had some good decent ones. So I don't know, Mike McLaurin. Thielen is usually your solid guy. Like you say, okay, you know Thielen's gonna get the ball. But I mean, do you believe in Kirk Cousins? At the end of the season, if anytime you believe in Kirk Cousins, the end of the season when I don't believe in him.
Well, I don't know.
That was going against that Charger.
He's nothing cool or anything nice to have, but do I believe in Kirk Cousins getting it done? Yeah.
Listen.
For me, it's going to be
go
Diggs,
Seahawks.
Thielen.
All right, listen.
Oh man, it's going to be Diggs, Thielen, McLaurin.
Yeah, that's
I'm
how
right
I would
there.
rank him too.
Yeah, Diggs, Thielen, McLaurin, right there,
And
Thielen,
they're not that far from each other.
Thielen and Diggs are right there. So if either way you go with, I'm okay with.
I'll probably put Diggs a little bit higher up.
Slight.
I think Diggs is
slight by a point or two.
I think when Thielen plays, Thielen gets you almost 20 points every time. Just that he doesn't play all the time. And he's coming off an injury and he might be hurt. And it's the end of the season for the Vikings. But they don't have a running game anymore. So they might be throwing the ball every play. So I think that balances out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'll go Diggs, Thielen, McLaurin, but Diggs, Thielen, McLaurin, but it's very close.
Also,
first two.
Davis and Beasley are both sidelined for Week 16, so that just makes Diggs even a bigger target.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go Diggs. I think we're all going Diggs, but we're not not heavy on him. But yeah, and then we got Mr. Crowler. What is up? And he's asking, start Zeke, Williams, or Jones? Ooh, I think Ronald Jones is kind of the big question for me. Is he going to put up 1 point or is he going to put up 10 points? Yeah.
Well, he's going to do 5. I think I've started Fournette almost every game on my games, and Fournette always came through for me. So you got Ronald Jones. You know they're going to run the ball. You know, the problem is his fumbling, and is Brady going to look at him and say, all right, give me someone else. Or he's going to get hurt. I think Ronald Jones is going to get you 13 points. I think Zeke is going to get you about 12 points. Javonte Williams, I just don't know.
What's crazy is I feel like Javonte Williams would be my pick here.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he's the one that can blow. That actually has the ability to blow up. So I don't know.
He's been having a really good streak the last 4 games.
Raiders.
Yeah, the last 4 games, 20 points, 28 points, 21 points, 12 points, and now he's going against the Raiders. So it's not too bad of a run. Cincinnati put up 12 points, but he's going against the Raiders, which I think he should do a little bit better.
Yeah. I'm going to say Javonte Williams is that's my start right there.
I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to go with Javonte Williams.
Yeah.
I'll go Javonte Williams, Zeke, Jones.
I can't believe Zeke is just officially done. He's officially done, man.
He's going against Washington, which is obviously a big game for them. But
I don't know why Washington pisses me off, man. Their defense is so like, we're here, we're not here.
I mean, how many people are on their defense are in COVID right now? In the protocol.
I don't know.
Last week it was bad. I don't think it got much better.
So I feel like if that's the case, I still would go Javonte Williams.
Yeah. Hopefully that helps out. And then make sure you guys come back next week and let us know. Tuesday we got Panda and Grizzly and Dynasty Pylon. Usually Wednesday Dynasty Pylon. So come back and let us know how you guys do. And then make sure you subscribe to all the different channels. We got Dynasty Pylon with Martin and Mark, Panda and Grizzly, Brian, Alfredo, and Marvin. Well, that's the original cast. It's been a little hectic lately.
It's been a little hectic.
Yeah, and then Sunday we're always all here. So yeah, make sure you guys come back. And Dirty Money says he's in a 10-person league, so that's not too bad. And you still got those players. That's some good drafting or either some good trading. So then we got Alyssa over on Twitch. What is up? Let's go Seahawks. So she's a Seahawks fan, and we're obviously Bears fans. So we're having some fun on Tuesday. He goes, if we lose today, don't expect me to show my face here.
This is okay. If we lose again, you won't see me. You won't see my face either. You'll see a brown paper bag. I'll still be here.
Yep. Everyone's gonna get the brown bags. This says Fire Nagy on it.
Oh man, when we got Nick Foles is starting. Nick Foles.
That sums up the Chicago Bears right there. Yeah, we got the number one a first round draft pick, Andy Dalton. And then we're starting Nick Foles. There you go, man. There you go. So we didn't even get the chance to really talk about this. Travis Kelce. I guess yesterday he cleared the protocols. And I was like, yes, because he's on my squad. And then this morning, he I don't know what really happened, but he didn't.
He had one negative test, and then today he didn't get another negative test, so he doesn't have the 24 hour, so he's not eligible to come.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
That was like,
see, your reaction was the negative side of it. I was the positive side of it. The dude I'm playing has Kelce. I was like, oh yes, like he done.
Hey, you tell me. I'm playing Mark in our league. And I was like, oh, he got Kelce. He's still in the lineup. Ooh.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you guys are playing against each other. Yeah, it's gonna be a rough one. I mean, because how much does that change Mahomes' numbers if you're starting Mahomes? I mean, he's still got Hill, right? He still got Hill.
Tyreek Hill. Yeah, Tyreek Hill. Passed the protocol, and Kelce didn't. That was crazy.
Yeah. So he still got Hill. Doesn't have Kelce, which Kelce is definitely his golden boy over there. So I mean, if I mean, obviously, you still got to put in Mahomes, but do you question it?
Wait,
Like,
Not really.
If you have somebody
He's
else,
got-
no.
Mahomes does Mahomes things. Like, yeah, it's been a little off year, but he's got Brian Pringle, Mecole Hardman, Tyreek Hill, and Noah Gray isn't bad either. I like Noah Gray has been in the end zone more than some of these tight ends in the league. Like, like I'm gonna say, what sucks is he's been in the end zone more than freaking Tyler Higbee. Okay, and trust me, I don't know. We'll talk about that another day. But no, I think he's got valuable, players there. Darrell Williams is still a pass catcher, and CEH is still a pass catcher. Like, he'll have options.
Yeah, that's true.
They might go double back.
Yeah. I think they're gonna probably rotate out their all those different guys because they got a few, like you said, and he doesn't have a BFF yet, like a replacement one. So I think they're just gonna rotate them out until they figure out like who's good, like who's a fairly good. Also, it might be just you could throw off the defense. Kelsey's not in there, so like you don't know what to expect from these newer guys that much. Yeah. Yeah, let's go Saints. She goes, that's Alyssa's saying that's where Russell's going too. We were talking about that on Tuesday.
I don't know about that.
I think it's Saints.
Everybody's
maybe New York, but obviously not New York because he's coming back. So
telling you he's gonna end up in the Broncos.
Sorry,
end up in the Broncos.
That like whenever that happens, we're gonna, like that whole show is gonna be just wherever he signs, whether he stays.
Oh,
or goes
I'm gonna flip this camera on. I'm gonna start going live the moment it happens. Because they're in the offseason. What else do I got? So more than likely it's gonna happen. I don't know. It could be any one of those teams, but I do like the optimism. I really do. I just feel like that's not home for someone like him. Saints, I don't know. I see it.
I see it. Because he also think he's got to think about his wife too.
Exactly.
And that's a very music town. So I can see her going there. But also Denver's not horrible either.
I see Denver, but hey, that's just me.
Yeah. But also, I don't know how easy is Denver to fly in and out of.
Why does that matter? For her?
For her, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Sierra is big. I mean, that's a big thing.
Look, the thing is, I think Sierra's like a musician. Her career can last many, many, many years. She can also take a vacation for many, many, many years. If Russell signed a 2-3
she's only that beautiful for so long.
Look, that don't matter. The thing is, if he goes to Denver,
exactly.
That team is perfectly set up for it. Don't even matter which QB ends up there. That team is just set up for that next guy.
I agree.
I've been thinking about this with
the line, the running backs. It is set. Perfect for them, but Teddy and Drew Lock are not the answer, and it sucks.
Hey, you're telling me like we said Aaron Rodgers should have been there yesterday. We were saying that over and over again. We've been saying that for a year. My thing about Russell is why wouldn't he want to go to Miami?
Miami?
Why would the Dolphins? Why? I mean,
why? Because
I don't
know. Because I mean, they have a decent defense. They have a good coach, a decent line. Russell's can bring a lot more things to it. They draft another receiver, and they already got Waddle. I mean, they're an okay team. And the thing about Saints is you don't know if Sean Payton is going to be there. I'm just saying
that's a big question.
And I was thinking about, I was like, where else would he might want to go? And they already don't want Tua. Why not Miami?
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, and they have a young quarterback that they could send back to Seattle too. They have the young quarterback they could send back to Seattle too.
Yeah, I guess.
And it works for Tua because he's close to Hawaii. I'm just saying, it just started. The domino started to fall. I was like, all right,
it's just one plane ride instead of 2 plane rides. Yeah, I mean, I that's not bad. I didn't even think about it, but I still don't think they're championship ready. I think the Saints are pretty good, but like you said, I didn't even think about the coach. That's a good. If they don't land a solid QB, he's probably done. I can see him going somewhere else. I'm looking for him. And then Watson. Oh shit, that's somebody we haven't talked about.
Watson.
No. I think Watson's going to go to New Orleans. That's why I kind of feel like Sean Payton's not stupid. He's like, yeah, no, I don't just want somebody. I want someone I can go grab for years.
Yeah. That's not bad.
I still think Rodgers to Denver too. I'm throwing that.
So
I could be
AJ. We'll get to you. AJ has DJ Moore, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Penny, or Gaskin at the flex. Who do I start at in a PPR? I'll let you guys go ahead. I have. If it's just this one, I'm gonna throw this out. I'm on St. Brown, but go ahead. I'll let you guys.
Really?
He is just a target machine.
True.
Like I doubted him last week. I'm like, I don't know, but they are just he's just getting so many targets, and it's a PPR. But go ahead. I'll go ahead.
All right. So can't be more because the quarterback can't throw the ball to him.
Okay.
Can't be Penny because you just can't trust Seattle there. So it really comes down to Amon-Ra and Gaskins.
Come on.
And I really, when it comes down to when numbers looking like that, I say go with the guy who brought you there. So if Gaskins brought you there, go with him. If you just picked him up off the trap heap, I would probably go St. Brown.
Well, I agree with you, but not in this case. Not in this case. You got Atlanta.
Yeah.
We cannot defend Mama, anybody. You throw out there grandma who run out routes out there. We couldn't defend grandma running routes out there. You just can't. Amon-Ra St. Brown he's just tearing it up. Like, I don't care. I would trust Amon-Ra St. Brown against Falcons' weak defense than Gaskin.
So, but an issue, no Jared Goff.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. What are you talking about?
No Jared Goff.
Because you're saying because of Tim Boyle.
Tim Boyle is going to be your starting QB. Do you trust him to get it out to somebody like Amon-Ra?
Yeah, I mean everything you said makes sense. What you're talking about, you're saying that they like him. He's a target machine, but when it's a new quarterback in, it's going to be another target now. We saw that, especially with Fields. We saw that happened. Like, who your number one receiver, who guy you think is number one, and not be the same number one for that quarterback.
Yeah, it could easily be the Hawkinson show because he just dumped it off to the tight end.
He's done for the season.
Right. It's just going to be Bright.
Oh yeah, that's right. He moved to IR.
There you go.
But Hunter Bryant.
Brock Wright couldn't be a potential pickup for Kelsey, but I'd still go no grade.
That's a good one.
I'll still go no grade. Yeah. Okay. All right.
I can't go away from Gaskins in my heart. I feel like Gaskins is probably the answer for me.
Okay. All right. Well,
I'm gonna stick with Amon-Ra. I'm gonna go Amon-Ra. I think, yeah.
I think
the numbers have it
being shaded by what happened last week. What you guys say?
It's also the matchup, though. It's also the matchup.
But it's the quarterback. You don't know who this quarterback is, and that's just
yeah.
We saw him play last year. We saw him play last year.
Who did he play for? It wasn't the.
I think it was for the freaking.
Was it for?
I'm pretty sure we saw him.
The Lions?
I'm about to look it up right now. It was never mind. I'm thinking of.
I don't think so. I don't think I've ever seen.
No. Damn. Detroit had another. It was another B.
I don't know.
It was Thanksgiving.
My only issue with Gaskin is his last 2 games, well, minus the bye week, was against the Giants, where he only put up 7 points, almost 7 points, and the Jets, where he almost put up 6 points. Why couldn't he have a breakout week? Those are the perfect weeks to have a game. You know what I mean? Like, and now he's going against the Saints, which are a pretty solid defense. You know, I don't know. You know, I don't know. I'm gonna go Raw. I'm on Raw St. Brown. That's who I'm gonna go with.
Raw they have exactly what he said. They have QB problems. I can't start a wide receiver because it's not like he's gonna get the ball no matter what. When you have a bad QB, that's a problem. Penny, exactly. Yeah. You don't trust, and Gaskins. That's, you know, it's tough. It's a bad run defense, but I feel like you have to.
As you said, it's a PPR league. It's a PPR league, so Gaskins gonna see a lot of catches. I can see that. I can see a lot of, like, you know, hot routes. Is, you know, they'll dump off to the side. I'm not saying it's gonna be
a great game, but what if he has?
That's what I have a hard time choosing.
6 catches for 40 yards, and
I mean, that's already 10 points rushes, in a PPR. Yeah,
and 13 rushes for another 40. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm saying that gets you there. You know, all of a sudden you get 15, 16 points. For Amon-Ra to have to do that, I mean, he has to catch.
I mean, you're kind of convincing me right now, man.
70 yards, and we don't have a quarterback that we know anything about. This is the playoffs. This is not week 2. You gotta go Gaskins, I think. And watch DJ Moore blow it up.
I know, right? The one week where everyone blow like he ain't gonna do anything. You guys have this crazy week. I highly doubt it, but that would be funny. That would be funny.
Cam Newton found himself for one more time. Just one more week.
one more week and that's it. That would suck. I'm kind of gearing towards Gaskins just because, like, that what you said, like, PPR, so he gets a few catches and runs, you know, like 40 yards, or not even runs, gets, you know, 40 yards yak, you know, which is not hard out of like 6 passes. I mean, that's 10 points right there.
Yep. That's
which is very doable.
Screens. That's 3 screens.
Yeah.
just saying.
Very, very doable. So, you know what? I'm going Gaskins. You guys want to do a spike bet? We haven't done one in a while.
I'm okay with this one. Yeah, we can do this.
What about Martin?
I will spike bet this.
Oh,
all right.
I will spike bet this.
So let me write this down.
Look, I'm not.
It's Atlanta.
Yeah. It's Detroit without a receiver, without a quarterback.
Without a QB.
Look. At some point, it's gonna happen. Amon-Ra St. Brown will end up in the end zone. He will end up in the end zone.
Yeah, catching a backwards pass for a safety.
He'll end up in the end zone. I already know this. I know this. It has funny. Like, I'm actually gonna put $1 on Amon-Ra St. Brown, and I think the odds of that is hard. Like, okay, I'm gonna put a little bit more. I'll probably put a couple more bucks. But even the odds of that, like, it's not likely. Like, it's likely. It's more likely than anybody else on that team of him ending up in the end zone.
If there's any team that I could say right this week, I would believe they could score 0 points, it would be Detroit.
Dan Campbell is the man.
This week.
Dan Campbell is the man.
And don't get me wrong, I like Dan Campbell. Guess what? He doesn't have a quarterback right now.
He's still the man. He'll make it happen.
That's ready to fold.
He'll make it happen.
It's when they look and they see, I don't know who this guy is throwing the ball, and he's threw the 3rd interception.
Look, give me the janitor at QB with Amon-Ra St. Brown. All right. St. Brown.
Hey, wait.
Well, man.
Your wish has been granted.
Hey, look. Yeah. Amon-Ra St. Brown, I think we'll make it. But you guys go with Gaskin. That's fine. I'll take the spike back. So 2-1. 2 Gaskin, 1 Amon-Ra St. Brown. You guys even know what Amon-Ra stands for?
No.
I think it's like Egyptian or Peruvian.
I was gonna say it sounds like Egyptian or something like that.
It's sun god. Sun god.
That's pretty cool. Did not know that.
Guess.
Go ahead, Google it. I know that's what you're doing right now. That's exactly what you're doing right now.
I might
then
his name. Because
anybody watching we have a Discord where we keep track of our spike bets and a bunch of other random stuff. We do like nerd talk, all your fantasy football talk, all that stuff. So go check out the Discord. We don't have that many people in yet, but you could be the first, and you can start a good conversation.
I remember around St. Brown's dad said, "I thought it would look cool on the back of a jersey." And that's why he named it Amon-Ra. His other
It's
son
right
is
here.
Osiris. His other
you
son's
put it up right there.
Yeah.
Sons of Osiris.
Bam.
Yeah,
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
that's the meaning. The dad did it because he thought it looked really cool on the back of a jersey.
I'm just saying, yeah, that's what I said. The meaning. That's what I said. Do you know what Amon-Ra St. Brown stands for? That was the question. I didn't.
What does Amon-Ra stand for? Once it goes to St. Brown,
no. I just said Amon-Ra. That's all I said. Is Amon-Ra. What does it stand for?
No, I think that.
Egyptian sun god, supreme god of universe, in whom Amen and Ra were merged, principal deity during the Sunban supremacy. You got a legit god in the NFL now.
That's what his dad said. He said, I believed in the boys' abilities before they even were born, so that's why I knew it was going to be Amon-Ra and Osiris. That's what his dad said. I'm the same way his dad said.
All right. We spent too much time on that.
Yeah. let's move on. I know C-Chav has been waiting for a while. So he says, need to, or I'll say he or she, I don't know. Need 2 wide receivers and a flex. St. Brown, there you go. Callaway, T. Johnson from Tampa, and Justin Jackson or Jay Myers, half PPR league. So he needs 2 wide receivers and a flex.
From that list?
I'm assuming from that list.
Justin Jackson, number 1, hands down, right now. Justin Jackson. Austin Eckler is gone. Did we even have it on the out list? Is it on our out list?
Should be. We haven't played it in a while. Yeah, his second name.
Well, I took it down because you had the pop-ups and it was like in the way.
I know I gotta edit.
Justin Jackson is gonna be the number 1.
That's
that's
your flex. Him. But that's your flex. Man.
So
right?
yeah.
But now you need 2 wide receivers. And is it Jacoby Myers and St. Brown? Because
he don't end up in the end zone. I've been saying that for weeks.
Who's that? Myers?
Yes. I like Myers. I'm like, okay, but he doesn't end up in the end zone. He's the DJ Moore of
Callaway. Are you going to start Callaway?
I will put Johnson and St. Brown.
I mean, see, like
Antonio
in this list,
Brown is the number 1. Antonio Brown is the number 1 receiver this week, and Johnson's next man up as a number 2.
What about Scotty Miller?
That dude just phased out. I have no idea what happened.
I mean, he had 6 targets last week. Just didn't catch none of them. But he had 6 targets. They ain't scoring no points either. But he had 6 targets. You know what I'm just saying? Like, in the end of that.
He had 6 there? I'm looking last week. Against New Orleans, he only had 3. He was 3 for 2.
2 for 3?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
He only had 3 targets and Scotty Miller, right?
Scotty Miller, yeah.
Scotty Miller.
Yeah. He's not on this list, but I don't think he does.
But it doesn't mean that you're doing a 3rd wide receiver over.
Here's your receivers in Tampa Bay: Antonio Brown, Tyler Johnson, Scotty Miller, and Justin Watson. Okay,
and then you have Gronk, right?
Well, we saying talking about receivers.
Yeah, but I'm talking about who's going to play your playmaker.
But he can't put. We're talking about Shab. He can't put a tight end. Yeah. We're looking for.
No. I know. So I'm thinking about. So we got Johnson. So Johnson, is he now your 2nd or 3rd option, or is he really your 4th or 5th option because you also can play tight ends and you also got your running back? So when you're talking about this, I'm thinking like, all right, what option is it before we get to someone who actually score? Or am I the 4th option on the pecking order? So that's why I'm saying, like, if he doesn't score, Jacoby Myers is probably a better look. If they both don't score, Jacoby Myers will get the ball. He just, I 100% agree with you. He ain't going to go get in the end zone, but he might have 9 catches for like 70 yards and no touchdowns. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. You have to balance that out, right?
Yeah.
But is Johnson, because Rashad Perryman looks like he should return.
Yeah, Brashad Perry missed playing today.
How is that going to affect Johnson? You know, is he going to be just moved back down the list? The last update I saw was like 6 days ago, but he should be out of the COVID, from last week. And he had a good game before he was on COVID against Buffalo. So, I mean, that's the only really game he's had, but yeah.
With that being said, I will go Jacoby Myers. I'll go St. Brown. I'll probably go and Justin Jackson as your flex.
I'll go with St. Brown, Johnson, and Jackson at your flex.
I don't trust Johnson. I got to go Myers, even though he doesn't get in the end zone. I still think he's going to get he'll get better points than Johnson. That's what I think.
All right.
That's what I think. I don't know. Yeah. All right. So there's that. Hopefully that helps out. We got Alex English. What is up? Hollywood or Russell Gage? Ooh. Right where Martin leaves. I know
that's where I need Martin. I was like, yeah. Because I also know Russell Gage on my team. And it's hard for me to even look at that. And who's playing for quarterback for Baltimore? Who?
Good question. That's what I was looking up right now.
Now that Huntley's not playing and Jackson's not playing, I'm like
Josh Johnson.
Will
start against the Bengals. Yeah,
I'm on Russell Gage.
Yeah. Yeah, just because
of my team, and I like him. I just didn't like him enough to start him, but I like him. But yeah, I mean, we have Atlanta.
Out of those two guys,
question. Sometimes you want Martin to be able to answer that question a little bit more.
I mean, Atlanta has been having decent stuff. Patterson has been
a monster,
like crazy. Yeah, I was like, what? Calvin Ridley just has been. Is he on IR? I think he's still hurt. Yeah. So no update on possible return. So yeah, we don't know. What's going on with him, which makes Russell Gage the main guy over there. And look, the last 4 games is insane.
Just the last game, he was 8-11 for 91 yards and a touchdown. So that's 8 of 11.
Yeah,
as you said, 23-10, 21-18. I mean, it seems like the guy's gonna get you no matter what, gonna get you 10 to 12 points. Hollywood Brown might not get anything. We don't know what the Baltimore. We don't know what they're gonna do. Honestly.
Yeah. Against Detroit, it's really this is a game of trash. Like, who's more trashy? Both teams have been really doing well the last couple of weeks. Granted, they're still who they are, but one of these guys got to win, and I'm gearing more towards Atlanta. I think Martin don't want to hear that because I think he wants Atlanta to get a good draft.
This is hard. I think Atlanta's going to end up with 8 or 9 wins this season. Honestly.
Yeah. Well, so I'm Russell Gage. I think that's a fairly easy one. Just because no one's throwing the ball over in Baltimore. So. Which sucks.
Because all thing I know about their quarterback in Baltimore is that he runs a 4.40. That's all I know.
That's it. And Martin says Swift out. Swift is out.
I'm going. I almost want to put a bet that they're going to get 0 points in Detroit. I almost want it.
Swift is out. That's big. I mean, that's huge. That's massive. Hold on. So we got a question. Like, give me a sec because I'm playing.
Your lineup. Go ahead. Let's just
I don't have Swift, but I think the guy I'm going against has Swift. No, he doesn't. Oh, he has him on the bench though. What the heck? I think he might have maybe thought. He kind of thought. I mean, dude, the guy I'm playing against had JT, and I'm like, if I can stop JT, if they can stop him to like not crazy points, I have a chance. And they give him the 10 points, and Landry got 9.5, so they're only like a point apart. that makes my heart kind of like happy. But he also has like Mahomes, he has Jones, he has Johnson, he has St. Brown, he has Hunter Henry, he has Russell Gage, he has Elliott and the Denver defense. He's number one in the league. You know,
hey,
but
as
it's
you
gonna
know,
be good.
as you know, being number one means nothing.
Is out. Exactly.
You ask Marvin.
Yeah. Yeah, no. So AJ, real quick, let's go. Swift is out. I hope he gets better, but I'm playing a guy who has Swift in my big league. Yeah. So I mean, Swift is he's gonna be good, but you know, I don't, you know. And that's like breaking news. That's before I even seen it anywhere else. So Martin must be over talking to his guy. getting into the stuff. All right, so we got 2-2.
All right, here's your answer now.
Over on Twitch. Thank you for following us on Twitch or being on Twitch. We got Rojo, Justin Jackson, Saquon, CEH, or Swift. So obviously Swift is done.
Swift is no.
So now you gotta pick 2 out of the 4: Rojo, Jackson, Saquon, or CEH. I think CEH is going to play a bigger role because Kelsey's out.
Yeah, he's probably going to have to. He has to be one of those guys to catch the ball. I like Rojo, but I think just Jackson is a definite for me.
Yeah.
I told you that I thought Saquon was going to be better than Rojo. And so I think I go CEH just Jackson personally.
Yeah. Who? They're playing Pittsburgh. So you're gonna have CH running on Pittsburgh, which is not bad. That's not a bad matchup.
And the catches.
Yeah, I'm gonna go CH. I don't know if it's a PPR or not. 2-2-2, but if it's a PPR, CH is probably be even more valuable. But
and you know, Justin Jackson's going to get the ball a lot too. So I mean, just saying.
Yeah.
Justin Jackson and CEH. Swift is out. Saquon is good, but not great. Same thing with Jackson.
Yeah. Yep. That's who we're going with. Mr. Crawler came back. Yeah. Would you play Burrow over Josh Allen since Allen is playing the Giants with no Davis nor Beasley? I'm starting Josh Allen because that's really the only guy I'm starting Josh Allen over Hurts. Do I play Hurts over Josh Allen? He's still got Diggs. But here, before we get into my question.
I got something to say about yours, but okay.
Yeah, Burrow over Josh Allen. That's actually a good question. You know, how well is Josh Allen going to be this week? You know, full practice, no designation with his foot injury. You know, so it's pretty good. Playing a tough matchup against the Pats. You know,
I mean,
and they're at New England.
Yeah, at New England or going against Baltimore, who's a wounded animal. And if we know anything, Baltimore's gonna give him a game. They're gonna give him. I don't know who's gonna throw the ball. I don't know how they're gonna score points, but somehow John Harbaugh figures out a way. And I guarantee to you right now that Cincinnati wins by 1 point. Baltimore misses a 2-point conversion. I mean, it's happened the last 2 weeks, so I figured it might as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go a healthy Josh Allen still over Burrow.
Need a dub for playoffs, man. Yep, I'm there with you, man. I'm there with you. So yeah, I think it means. I don't say it means more because it also means a lot in Cincinnati. Also needs a lot in Cincinnati.
This is their second chance to play New England. They have to win this game. I feel like Josh Allen is going to have one of those games where he throws for 250 yards and he runs for another 150 yards and 4 touchdowns. And he's probably not going to play next week. He's going to be broken.
Yeah. Which, if they win, I think they could. I won't say they could have him take a week off, but it could.
I think they need this to say the playoffs.
Because then
it's loaded.
If they win New England, Then they play Atlanta and the Jets, which should be literally cruise control for a team like Buffalo. Should be. It should.
I believe a little more than Atlanta than Martin does. I think Atlanta's a little bit tougher than that. But the Jets,
yeah.
I mean, I could go beat the Jets.
I mean, granted, they lost to
someone like me.
Jacksonville. But yeah. So we're going with Josh Allen over Burrow. Yeah. I think Burrow's still gonna have a good week, but then we got Jonathan Monroe. Is that Monroe or Uzuma?
Uzuma.
And Kelsey is out. Which is the issue I'm having. Uzuma, I like in Tennessee against Baltimore.
Uzma's a Cincinnati. He's
in Cincinnati against. Oh yeah, so he's going against Baltimore.
So he's going against Baltimore. Yeah, that's Burrow. Yeah. And then Foster it was Denver. It goes against Denver.
Going against Denver. Yep.
It's Vegas. I'm going to say
Foster Moreau.
Yeah. Damn it.
Yeah.
Stole my.
Although, yeah.
So fast.
I mean, Uzma didn't do too well against Denver last week. So you think Monroe's going to do good against Denver this week?
Because Las Vegas is more tight independent team. So
yes,
because they have a team that is there. He's replacing Darren Waller. Darren Waller is like the 50% of their offense. 50% him and 50% Josh Jacobs. It's like, or maybe 30% him, 30% Josh Jacobs, and 30% the other little wide receiver guy that catches all the passes. But
Darren Waller is questionable or doubtful for today.
He ain't playing.
I mean, I doubt he's playing. Yeah.
So Moreau, I mean, he might suit up, but Moreau's going to be your guy. I think that's what you got to go for. Yeah, Vegas. And he's kind of under the radar, so he's probably going to be able to catch a couple passes before Denver starts really focusing on him. So,
yeah. Without Kelsey, man, it really throws you off because you're used to like 20-something points with Kelsey, and that's gonna be rough, Jonathan. AJ said, "Yep, Yahoo just confirmed it," and Mr. Crowler needs a big W for his playoffs. Then we got Chicken Leg Piece. That's an awesome name. I need help. Adam Thielen or Tyler Lockett.
Ooh. I hate when you come on my teams.
Lockett's playing against those Bears. You know.
Oh my god.
They got Jalen. What the heck is his name?
You talking about
Jackson? Jalen Johnson.
JJ's out, isn't he?
Is he still?
Justin Jefferson?
No. Jalen Johnson.
The Bears corner. You know.
Whatever.
Well,
because he's playing Lockett. It's relevant, Martin.
No, I know.
We're not homework.
I know.
But I think that I don't know.
I mean, right now the Bears really don't have
a great job.
That's what I was saying. Without any secondary, the Bears did pretty good with like practice squad guys. You know, so that's kind of scary. You know, if you're playing somebody like Lockett, but it's also Russell and Lockett, which are. You know, those guys are the guys right now.
Jalen's out. Gibson's still out. But they put a lot of pressure on the quarterback. But I just feel like Russell Wilson's going to go off and just kind of show everybody. So I will probably. I can't say that because Adam Thielen's so good.
Yeah, he's like officially active too.
He's active, yeah.
Kadarius Toney is actually officially active, another receiver that people might be looking at too. And
the only thing with Thielen is
points. Thielen's come off injury. He can get you anywhere between 10 points to 28 points. Like he's big boom, big.
You also got Justin Jefferson is playing and Osborne, who. You know, they kind of figured out they had a new toy over there. You know, so now you put Thielen, who's obviously, you know, the main guy, but now you have three mouths to feed. You know, obviously Thielen's going to be number one, but Jefferson is up there.
No, I don't know. Just Jefferson just beat
JJ's number one.
Yeah, he
JJ's
just destroyed Randy Moss's record for the first 2 years of NFL for receiver. This guy is the truth.
This guy's
I think they felt bad for the Bears last week, so I'm not worried about. I'm not trying to put that in there, but I don't think Russell Wilson's going to feel bad for the Bears. I think they're going to try to do whatever they can.
They're going to light it up.
Tyler Lockett's going to probably get you 18 to 20 points.
Yeah. And Metcalf has just been MIA, so I mean he's not happy. I mean he's been saying like what the F.
He's not even getting targets. I don't even know what's going on. They're not even looking.
I don't know. Maybe he hugged.
He pass to Sierra. Yeah, he might.
Yeah, something.
Pass Sierra and send her a pic or something like that. I don't know, man. Because Russell's looking like he's over there.
Yeah,
I'm open. I'm open. Me.
Yeah. Yeah. So just matchup and the chemistry between Lockett and Russell are probably better than Thielen. But Thielen could have a day, but I don't think so. I think it's gonna be Lockett. What about you, Martin? You were kind of quiet with this one.
You got two good choices.
Because I think Thielen's probably gonna be reliable. I think Thielen over Lockett only because I feel like Ramsey's gonna be all over JJ. JJ's going to be the main guy. Thielen Osborne gets a run around, and don't forget about Tyler Conklin either. I think it's going to open it up underneath, not over the top, but underneath for Thielen rather than, Lockett. But then you're also right that, Lockett does have potential better matchup.
It's basically him on air.
Yeah. But I think I'm going to go. It's going to be really, really stupid close between these guys. We're talking half a point, maybe a couple, like a reception or two. I don't think you go bad with either one. But in my case, I think I'd go Thielen over Lockett. And I don't know. Right, I don't know. I feel like either way, I could flip a coin and put one of these guys in. They're the same. They're the same.
Where Martin is, I'm on the opposite end on Lockett. Like I feel like I'm gonna go Lockett, but I definitely could see Thielen having a really good game. Really good. I would not feel bad. I wouldn't be upset if you wanted to say I'm gonna go Thielen over Lockett because you know what? Most of the season I would have gone Thielen over Lockett.
That front seven of the Bears is dangerous, and that's why I think Russell ain't gonna be able to throw. You're
not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
But what's called Akeem Hicks is out. So Akeem Hicks was killing it last week, and that's what allowed everyone else to get off. With him being out, I feel like that gives Russell a little bit more chance because he could step up and get away and do all things that they're probably not starting Fields just say, hey, watch how he does this. I want you to take notes. They're probably gonna have him. He's gonna be on the sideline.
The sideline.
Like, I'm gonna write this down. But fake this and watch this good slide.
They reserve the whole first line of seats so he can run up and down the sideline with Russell.
Once you practice, do it with him.
Yeah. That's
I'm gonna go,
but I agree.
Thielen, though, but I think Thielen's gonna have a good game too.
Yeah.
So who's your other guy? Who else are you starting?
So, seriously. Those are pretty solid guys. Because I wonder, could you put one at flex?
That's
if you could put one at flex, so I'm kind of curious at who you playing at flex and who's your other like running backs and receivers that you got going. Chicken leg. But then we got AJ. I have both Bills and Pats defense. I have no clue who I should start. Ooh. Yeah. Man.
Flip a coin, bro.
Seriously, man. Seriously, because
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the Bills scored 30 points and beat the Pats 30-21. Also, wouldn't be surprised if the Bills lost 6-9.
I'm gonna say Bills.
I think I'm with Martin with going Bills because the rookie in week 16, so it's 15th game of the season. This is like
should be good by now, right? Like elite.
Yeah.
Or is he tired because he's not used to playing all these games?
That's true.
Week 15th game is like right there at the wall for him. He don't have.
They won the bowl game by then.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, and that's why I'm like, I probably go to Bills defense thinking that they could maybe confuse him a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
just a little bit. So yeah, I'm probably go Bills. Also, because I don't think the Patriots are going to score 40 points. The Bills could score 40 points, so you're out.
You don't know. Yeah. That's gonna be rough, but yeah, definitely. And also we got Bob Dole. What is up, man? It's been a while. So he has Cup, Hill, and Diggs. I need to start 2. Which 2? Good question. I mean, Cup is a must start.
That's
right?
a lock and start, bro.
Yeah.
The real question is
no question.
He's almost an MVP. That's not
Hill and Diggs.
Yeah, Hill and Diggs is where it's at. I gotta say Hill, just because I think he's gonna be definitely looked at more.
Yeah.
Just because Kelsey's out.
Safe with Hill than I do Diggs.
Yeah. No, I mean, if at the beginning of the season, I would have said Cup and Hill. In the middle of the season, I would have said Cup and Hill. The end of the season, I'm going to say Cup and Hill. Not saying that Diggs is not good. Diggs is like right there all the time, but Cooper Kupp is having an MVP type season. Tyreek is literally the only receiver there. That left. Tyreek might go two touchdowns and a rushing touchdown. You don't know what's going to happen with him. So
against LA, he put up 32 points in a PPR league. 12 receptions out of 13 targets. So that's bonkers. Just that alone. And then his yak was insane too. But yeah, so the dude is gonna have a game against Pittsburgh. Somebody needs to put this dagger in Pittsburgh. Yeah,
man.
Yeah. So
I don't know, man. Pittsburgh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Big Ben is he's like a vampire or something. Honestly, you saying dagger, that's perfect because he's like a vampire. Like I don't understand. Like he's dead and he rises from the dead. He does the Undertaker sit up, and next year, those another touchdown.
Throws
the game.
Throws one good touchdown.
Doesn't make any sense, man.
That's funny. Yeah, but
let's go back to.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go.
No.
Cup Hill.
I think I'll go Hill.
Yeah, go back to your question. Let's go back to your question.
So I have a question. So I'm playing in semi-championship, semi-final round. So I'm starting Josh Allen, but I have Jalen Hurts. Who do I go with? Do I change it up to Jalen Hurts against the Giants? Or do I keep Josh Allen against New England?
Who gave up? The Giants have given up.
I don't know. I can't look in my dynasty league. I have both Dak and Josh Allen. Okay, Dak has had elite matchups in the last couple weeks and hasn't done anything. So that's on him. I feel like Josh Allen, regardless, he blew up against Tampa Bay. Nobody saw that. The last time he played New England, he only had 15 points. I think
10 points in my league.
I can't just bench him like that. Josh, he's too good.
That's
I can't. I'm in a situation where I got Dak against Washington, but he crapped the bed last time he played Washington. So I'm in a situation. I'm leaving Josh Allen in. At minimum, he's going to get you 15 minimum, but I'm pretty sure he'll be over 20 something. It's going to be a tough day for him.
I don't think it's 15. Josh Allen, I think, still get you 20 points, but does Jalen Hurts get you 30 is the question.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Again,
so
the Giants defense, have given up.
But how we're talking about how Allen played against New England before, he didn't do well. The last time Hurts played against Giants, I believe that's when he wound up getting hurt, I believe, and he only put up 9 points.
Yeah, but then look at Josh Allen against Panthers last week.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I did really good. And Jalen
Yeah,
Hurts
but so
against
did Jalen Hurts.
Washington.
They did 26.64 points.
But Washington was like playing a high school squad at that point because all their defense was out. So,
and my only thing is that the Giants' heart might be gone.
That's my biggest issue.
I can't.
I'm gonna tell you, Mark.
It's so hard.
What I say is, Josh Allen got you there. You stay with Josh Allen because though Josh Allen can only get you 12 points, he also can get you 35 points, just like Jalen Hurts could. He runs.
Yeah.
He could easily have a game like he's going to run for 150 yards and throw for 250 yards. He could have that game, and it could be nothing. I mean, it'd be fine. But you also could have a game where he's going to throw 3 picks, and he's done both recently.
Yeah. I mean, Giants are the 19th ranked defense, so. I mean, it's not like the worst.
We're not paying.
Yeah, it's not the worst, but definitely like in that middle area, But yeah. I mean, like you said, it's hard to not play Josh Allen.
He's too good. Yeah. He'll make something happen.
He has both
abilities to run. Or
Josh Allen will be missing 2 or 3 starting offensive linemen this week.
I don't care. Gabe Davis. Well. Then he'll run. He is missing.
Yeah.
Look,
no Cole Beasley,
and his
Bill
Belichick.
Just
and
it's
Bill Belichick.
And it's Bill Belichick.
I don't know. It's going to be very difficult, but I think Josh Allen will somehow make it.
I feel like he's the kind of player that
question all week since that injury of his.
Yeah,
so maybe 2-3 weeks now.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, I like Josh Allen, and I probably will start Josh Allen, but I would not be surprised Jalen Hurts outscores him. I
mean, Emmanuel Sanders comes back, which is good. So he's got that going for him. Singletary and Breida are right. They're both playing.
And he's fighting for the playoffs. They're fighting.
Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. Like, hold on. Let me put up 30 points.
Face, but I don't care. Dynasty Pylon, we love Josh Allen. At least I do. And yeah,
he's solid, man. He's a really, really good. I mean, I'm gonna probably stay with Josh Allen, but man, I'm gonna think about it every single minute until the game time starts. The game's
done. Yeah. Because even while you're in the game, you're like, oh man, I don't know.
Like, damn, yeah. So we got a all-star gamer. What is up? He's got asking us a question. Lockett, Renfro, Chase, St. Brown, Gage, Michael Carter. Pick 3. 2 wide receivers starting and then 1 flex.
All-star game.
So that's pretty
Mark would love
interesting.
Mark is a Washington Capitals fan.
Well, yeah, he was a Washington fan. So
how do you feel about Michael Carter?
This week or like as a player or future?
Go this week overall this week.
Overall this week about Michael Carter? I mean,
against Jacksonville.
I like it. I like the matchup. I think he should be fine. Question mark?
Yeah.
Question mark.
Yeah.
I think he'll be fine.
We appreciate that, Bob, though. Thank you. Also, make sure you go check out Dynasty Pylon. Because I think you're on the Nerd Huddle. Go check out Dynasty Pylon. Link in the description. Mark and Martin, they're on a few times a week, and they help out right before games and stuff like that. They give mostly IDP and Dynasty advice, but I know they get a lot of redraft, standard, PPR questions as well. So go check them out. But yeah, appreciate it, Bob. Though you are awesome.
The reason I asked about Michael Carter because last week he had 3 points. That was his first week back off of IR, and he had 3 points. And that bothers me. I feel like Gage, I know you don't like Atlanta, but Gage is going to get you about 15 points, 15, 16 points.
No, I like Gage. Option. I like Gage. I'm reasonable with Gage. I like Gage over Carter.
Yeah.
But then also last week they only gave him 8 carries, though. That's it.
Yeah, because he's coming off an injury. I don't know if he's healthy. And that's my biggest thing. I don't think he's healthy. St. Brown, my concerns with St. Brown with not having a quarterback. Jamar Chase had a terrible week last week, but
Yeah, he did.
It's Jamar Chase. He catches like, oh, I caught the game with a touchdown with one hand, and they throw a hit. She's like, oh, damn it. I don't know about that. Renfro, I like Renfro. Renfro's pretty consistent, and I like Lockett. So I almost feel like I'm gonna go Lockett, Gage, Chase.
It's hard to not play Chase. He had a bad week, but it's still Chase.
That boom is so big,
Most weeks he's gonna put up, 12 to 15 points. He could have a plus 20 week. Very rarely, I think he had his bad week of the season. You're not gonna see that again. I think.
Not 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Especially.
Yeah. I'm definitely going Chase. I like Lockett just because of the matchup. And then I would
Renfro's Brown.
That's a little different. That's hard. That's hard because, like, I don't know, like not St. Louis. Sorry, I don't know where I'm from. Seattle was just like, man.
I know. I understand exactly what you say. St. Brown has the talent, and if they had their starting quarterback, I would seriously consider him being part of that. With the backup, I don't think when you have better options out there. I think Gage is a number 1 receiver, and I think Atlanta is fighting for their lives. They're 6-8. They're not as terrible as you want to make them seem. They're 6-8, and their offense is not terrible. So I feel like I like Gage. I really do. Renfro, I don't know. The Raiders just look like a shell of themselves. You don't know what you're going to get with them. They can get you all these points and lose. They might lose 40-42, or they're going to lose 2-42. I don't know which one you're going to get. So I can't depend on that in my playoffs. So I'm going to go Gage.
You don't like Renfro?
I like Renfro. I really do. But I think I won't go with the other guys in front of him.
I guess. I mean, I feel like Renfro and Jamar Chase are in the same boat this week.
You might be wrong. You might not be wrong.
Oh, man. This is I don't like this question.
The thing with Chase, at least the Bengals are in the playoff hunt.
I really do.
Yeah,
I'm trying to make me think, man.
But you're saying about Chase. I'm saying all this stuff about Chase and saying, yeah, go Chase. But we just said rookies are you still only playing 13 or 14 games. And this is game 15.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go with Gage. Solid number 1. Oh my God. Lockett.
But who did you pick third?
Jamar Chase. Man, oh my God.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean he's
any one of these guys can go off.
Exactly.
Michael Carter can go off. St. Brown can go off, and they can all go off.
13 catches for 120 yards to be the only one score a touchdown. Like he could easily be that guy. Because they literally have no one else with heart left. Not that they have any talent. They got talent. They don't have heart. And if Renfro got anything, he has heart. And he's talented. And he don't drop passes.
I kind of want to put Michael Carter in here too.
I mean, you have to go. I mean, because Jacksonville, shit.
I know that's right.
But also, like you were saying, like Jacksonville, when like teams lose their coach, they like to
sometimes bounce back,
play better to show it's not them, it was the coach. So are you going that route with Jacksonville and Carter? Are they gonna shut them down?
No defense to sleep on either. So that's why I kind of like Michael Carter could, but
Buffalo
also can't get stopped.
Yeah, we just saw.
But Josh Allen isn't playing today. From Jags.
Okay.
I was like, yeah.
I was like,
no, Josh Allen's a very good defensive end.
Other Josh Allen. No, yeah, he is. Yes, he is.
So that's kind of like, well, he's not there. So I'm gonna say Gage, Lockett, Chase, and I'm not any way, shape, or form enthusiastic about any of these guys. These guys are gonna land roughly around the same potential.
That's
I'm
because
looking at
if I'm taking
now.
points, I'm thinking Lockett probably get you 18. Renfro probably get you 16. Chase probably get you 16. St. Brown probably get you 14. Gage probably get you 15. Carter probably get you 12, 13. I mean, it's literally everyone between 13 and 18 points. Any of those guys could have good games, any combination of them. But my worry is that Carter had 3 points last time, so that's why I got rid of Carter. But he could still get you that same points I'm saying. St. Brown has a backup quarterback. He could get you 15, 16 points. He could get you 20. But backup quarterback, you don't know.
I want Carter in there, but we're good.
Man.
That's a rough one. All-Star, definitely come back on I don't know, I think you're on the Dynasty Pylon channel. Come back on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and let us know how you did. I'm really curious. I'm really curious to see who you go with and how your game goes this week. So yeah,
I can see
make sure you come back.
Wrench into all of it.
yeah. He's like, oh really?
Like he's gonna throw a wrench in all of it. Like, get 2 touchdowns. They lose 28-14, but he got the 2 touchdowns and 100 yards.
Yeah.
And
Bob Doe. We appreciate that, Bob Doe. Then we got Max. Oh, sorry. We got Max Hunt, Thielen or Renfro. Who we going? We just talked about Renfro, and we just talked about Thielen not too long ago either. Big, yeah. This one's tough too.
What do you need on your team? I know that sounds weird, but if you're looking for a big boom guy,
Renfro.
I gotta go Renfro because Renfro could be that guy to get you because he's the only guy there.
Yeah.
There's no one else there. But they also have done nothing. He's the only guy there too.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
These guys are going to score the exact same points.
You don't say that?
It's going to be super close. It's going to be super, super close. Yeah.
Now I'm thinking about defensively, like IDP wise, on who's going to be lined up against them, and
Renfro versus Denver.
Renfro last week in Cleveland only had 4 points.
Yep. But he's a solid wide receiver. He's like somebody it's very hard to not.
Before then, 27, 19, 21, 17, 16.
Yeah, so he needs a boom. He went against Devontae last night.
Ooh, you went to Devontae.
So he definitely needs somebody to match what happened to with Devontae. Which is kind of hard, but
Thielen?
I'm saying exactly the way he just said it. Thielen?
Yeah.
Maybe Thielen?
I'm gonna go Thielen here. I'm gonna go Thielen
because he has a potential to really go off.
Oh yes, he could go. Any of these guys, I think Thielen can potentially. If Thielen catches 2, which I've seen, like it's happened before, like catches 2 to tie up with JJ. I think Thielen. These guys can get damn near the same.
I think Renfro is going to kill Bryce Callahan. He is going to destroy Bryce Callahan. I'm going to go with Thielen still. By a little bit. I honestly think they both. If you're talking about 2 20-point guys.
What about that? I don't know about that. I'll say
I think Renfro is definitely going to get you 17 points, 18 points.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
I'm gonna go Thielen just because I think sometimes when you don't know, go with the guy.
Go with the better talent.
Go with the guy who brought you there. Hey, you're there. You're here for a reason. I think Thielen's part of the reason that you're there.
Yeah, definitely a tough one. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming in and asking us good questions, man. We enjoy these good questions.
Really, I mean, these last 4 questions have been tough,
man.
Yeah.
Sometimes we get into spike bets on some of these.
Yeah. Well, usually the spike bets are like when we feel like, no, this guy's gonna do good, or somebody else says like, no, this guy's gonna do good.
Mm-hmm.
These are like when they're
like,
yeah. But like stuff like this, man, please come back. We want to. I mean, we just want to know how you guys do. You know, we're curious if we helped you out, if you went with your own advice or stuff like that. You know, us kind of curious. So let's check us back out, man. I really want to know how it goes. I think you were over on the Dynasty Pylon channel. But yeah.
So Waddle, Gage, or Brown, Antonio Brown.
Waddle, Gage, or
Antonio Brown.
Just pick one.
Yeah, pick one.
Is this for a friend? Is this for a friend?
Just asking for a friend.
Waddle, Gage, or Antonio Brown?
That's a good one.
Gage.
I would.
Yeah,
Antonio Brown is kind of iffy.
But there's no one else.
Waddle.
There.
It's between me, Waddle, and Gage.
I don't think Jeremy Chin is going to allow Antonio Brown to get over the top of him.
Yeah,
Jeremy Chin's faster than Antonio Brown. He's not going to get him over the top.
I think all things in the vacuum, I will probably go Gage over all 3 of them. My problem is I don't believe Tom Brady's going to allow himself to have 2 bad games. That means someone has to get the ball. So I'm thinking Gronk's going to get the ball, and I got to get Antonio Brown's going to get the ball. I think Brady's going to go for 4 touchdowns today.
Just to prove that he's still Tom Brady and last week was a fluke.
Yeah, I have to believe that he's going to come back and still be Tom Brady. And Antonio Brown stretches the field now, so you have to worry about the receiver. You still have Gronk underneath, and I think Ronald Jones and Burrow's going to do it just enough. Out of the backfield. I mean, remember he was the starting running back. He was. So this is not like a guy off a bench out of nowhere. This guy has talent.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. We'll get to you in a second, Bob. Though this is a pretty easy one, I think. Lukey Duke said Tyler Johnson or Emmanuel Sanders. What do you think?
It's not that easy. What you talking about?
No, you don't think so?
No.
Well, who would you go with? Because I'm like,
you're saying Emmanuel Sanders, aren't you? You're saying Emmanuel Sanders, aren't you? God,
who else is he going to throw it to?
Johnson. Why does nobody believe in Tyler Johnson?
It's not that I don't believe in him.
He still has Diggs. He could throw. He doesn't have
Tyler
to throw.
Johnson has Antonio Brown.
Run to himself. No. I'm saying that he can throw the ball to Emmanuel Sanders or Stephon Diggs. That's what I'm saying.
Or Gabriel. Don't forget about Gabriel Davis.
Right. But my point is that there's a lot.
Gabriel Davis is out.
Oh, that's right. He got COVID, huh?
COVID.
Yeah,
that's right.
Beasley and Davis are out, so it's going to be Sanders Diggs. He's going to bounce it around. That's the that's what I think.
Here's my problem with Emmanuel Sanders.
I know.
He's hurt me so much. He's hurt me so much. In the last 2 years, Emmanuel Sanders has hurt me so much. I don't know, man.
I think Tyler Johnson can have a good game, like for sure. Like you were saying, Antonio Brown's probably gonna get a good chance he's gonna get shut down. So you got Perryman, you still got Scotty Miller, like you said. But Gronk is Gronk. Gronk is gonna be his. That's his baby. He's got to feed baby. So.
I forgot.
And then Gronk had a bad week.
Yeah.
That's why I'm going Sanders.
I think I'm going Sanders. I totally forgot about Gabriel Davis.
I'm going Sanders.
No. Right. Now that you brought that up, that makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I like Johnson, but I think Sanders is going to get more points. Yeah. Then we got Bob Dole. How will my fantasy be impacted since my roster is banking on Stafford Cup, which is good,
great,
and CEH and Hill, which is also
I think
not
that's
bad.
Good too.
You know, and when my opposition has Mahomes, though.
Is it PPR? Because it doesn't matter then.
This is with me leaving Diggs on the bench. Stafford Cup is a really good stack. CH and Hill, I think, is not too bad because you're going to get it on the
Kelsey.
Yeah,
you're missing Kelsey, so you're okay.
You're missing Kelsey, so Hill's going to do really well, and CH is going to get a lot of carries too because
he might get dump offs.
What's going on through his mind is that he has Mahomes.
That his opponent has Mahomes.
You're going to cancel out the yardage if it's a pass play to these two.
But if it's PPR, it doesn't.
PPR, he'll get the point for reception, but the yards won't matter because the points per reception will go towards these guys. He'll have the upper advantage on it, not by much, but it would be there.
Yeah.
So
I've seen Tyreek Hill score 40 points and only have Mahomes with 27. And if that happened, then you have CEH that can add 15, 16 points. That can also run without having Mahomes get points. I believe that's because CEH is a running back. I don't think that matters as much. You have a running back, wide receiver. Hill could blow up because he has the yak, and he also has if your PPR.
But that won't matter because he has Mahomes. His opponent has Mahomes.
I know, but PPR it doesn't matter. Your receiver gets more points than your quarterback.
Just because of the catch, though. That's what I'm trying to say. The yardage between those two. If Mahomes throws the Hill or CEH, the yardage won't matter because they're both gaining it slightly. I mean, depending if it's 20 to 25 points per yard for the QB. Regardless of the fact that your fantasy impact won't be crucially devastated, but you'll have the upper hand on it, Bob, because you have the weapons and typically most standard not I say it's standard anymore. PPR is kind of like, look, it's going to go to the weapons rather than the QB, typically.
And as I said, CEH can run the ball without without Mahomes actually doing anything at all. So you also get those points. And I understand your fear is that Mahomes throws the ball to somebody else. But luckily for you, there's no one else for him to throw the ball to.
I mean, the other tight ends are not bad.
Or
they're
Williams,
not Kelsey, though. That's the other thing.
Williams can get the ball a lot too, and that would be something.
Yeah.
I think you're fine.
I think you're good. I think you're really good.
I think
and then
the bench too.
Lukey Duke said Perriman is on COVID too, and I checked it. He is.
Rashad Perriman?
Rashad Perriman 3 hours ago. He's still on COVID, so he didn't play last week because of COVID, and not playing again this week because of COVID. So that definitely changes the setup in with Tyler Johnson. Is Tyler Johnson? I still go Emmanuel Sanders, but
me too.
Yeah. Then thanks, guys. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate coming in. And then make sure you come back next week. Let us know how we do. Wednesday, thanks to Pylon. Tuesday, Panda Grizzly. And then every Sunday we're here. We're here every single Sunday, even during the off season and stuff like that. But once NFL playoffs start, I think that's when we have a little bit more fun because we're not getting like a lot of questions, so we're able to just talk, random football
trivia,
trivia. Like we're able to do a lot of like other non-fantasy football related stuff. Have a lot of fun.
Cool.
Yeah. I focus on the draft. So we got playoffs and then the draft. That's gonna be really. That's why I'm interested to see what's going on with the Senior Bowl and see what's going on. With these guys
Senior
coming
Bowl,
in.
And we're getting the freaking combine.
Oh,
yeah.
That's football Olympics right there, bro.
You talking about
that is football Olympics.
The meat shop.
I love the combine.
Meat shop.
Just sitting there like a piece of meat. Like, all right, here you go. Turn. All right, measure your legs. I'm like, oh my god. Okay, this is ridiculous.
I love it.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were in the combine, Brian.
Sucks.
I forgot about that. That was your first introduction to to the Nerd Huddle with all of us.
Yeah.
You came on and told us about your time doing the combine stuff. I completely forget about that.
It's
yeah, that's right. You know how it goes.
I don't know. Maybe if I had a great experience, that'd be the one thing. But yeah, no, it's crazy, and it's just nuts. I don't know. I don't know what else to say.
But you were there as a player though, as a college player. You weren't on our side of the view where I love watching it, but for you, I understand your point of view of it.
Well, I will say this: no, I don't think anyone could really grasp the idea of how athletic some of these guys are. I don't think you can.
Told us.
It's just you just don't understand. Like I could jump.
I still think
when someone jumps and they're that much higher than you, it's ridiculous. Like when people are running,
it's hard to gauge.
Doing box jumps. I am 6'5", full fledged. I am 6'5", 275 pounds. I am a big guy. There are people that feet. You turn around, your feet are at your head. That is, the athletes are just you used to understand. It's on a different level.
I think it's hard to gauge when you're a viewer because you're watching other huge athletes do all the same stuff. You're like, oh, that's cool. But it's not registering that like that's superhuman. You know what I mean? Like when I met Sammy Sosa during like the home run derby, like he was like, and you're like, oh yeah, Sammy Sosa. I met him. I'm like, holy shit, dude, you're huge. I mean, you're gigantic, and I was like, yeah, you look small next to freaking the white guy that beat him.
Mark McGwire. Mark McGwire is a big human.
but I'm like, oh, he didn't look that big because he's standing next to another big human. So it's hard to gauge when everyone's at that same level of superhuman, until like a normal kid or fat guy comes up to him like, oh yeah, you're a monster, dude. Like,
I hope that we get a point where you can see first a screen with me standing next to Martin, right, and then move the screen over and then see me standing next to Marvin, and that will kind of get you an idea of what I'm talking about. Like, I'm big. I am a very big dude. I stand next to Marvin. I look like I don't belong on a field or court or anything athletic. That's what I'm talking about. These guys are unbelievable. Like, it's just the size, the speed, the quickness. When you run in a 40, I got a 4.7 40, and then you realize a dude that's 315 pounds, 6'6", just ran a 4.7 40. You're going like, how? How? It's different. Yeah. It's just different.
Yeah. So I want to watch some of the combine stuff like live, do a couple watch parties and stuff like that. But yeah, that's off season stuff, man. That's off season stuff. We're all right thinking off season. But we got Adam. Adam got a question. AB or Lockett, and Mixon or Patterson, half PPR. And I like your Wu-Tang Forever sign on your profile pic. That's awesome. So we got AB or Lockett. Who you going? It's kind of a question we've been asked a lot. I'm going Lockett. Going Lockett. No, there's no one to shut down Lockett. AB. There's somebody to shut down AB.
It's gonna be 707 on air, basically. Come on.
Thanks, fellas. Yeah, sorry, we got a little sidetrack, but we're answering the question now. So Lockett.
Yeah.
And then Mixon or Patterson. This one's a little bit of a better question. Is that Mixon train coming off the rails? Patterson still doing crazy bonkers shit. I'm waiting for him to get his defensive.
Adam's saying, what about the snow? There's no snow in Chicago. It's 50 degrees here. Is it? Yeah. It's in Seattle. It's in Seattle.
It's in Seattle.
It's in Seattle. That is a really good point. Crap.
But still, I mean, Seattle knows how to play in the cold.
Lockett's used to it. He's played there for years.
Yeah, it's nothing new. For both teams, it's nothing new. So they're both used to like cold, snow, crappy weather.
Yeah, it's gonna be
in Seattle. Yeah, I wouldn't.
It's going to be a dusting. It's not going to be this snowstorm.
He's saying 3 inches during the game. Damn.
Really?
Okay.
I'm looking at it right now. Okay. It says
I never look at weather. Yeah, I never look at weather when I look at unless it's a random like I don't even know.
Man.
Yeah. It's supposed to dump. So there you go, man. You might get some big snow during it. But both teams, they're used to that, so I'm not too worried about Bears and Seattle. Yeah, even if you're wrong, they're both used to playing in crappy conditions. Bears play on the worst field in the NFL by far, so they're used to playing in shit conditions, and they still can't do shit, And yeah,
3 to 11 inches.
Oh my God! How is that even a thing? It's like, oh, you could have 3 or 11 inches.
3 to 11.
That's insane.
That's not.
That's what I saw. That was funny. But I think we're
No.
playing 2 teams.
What
2
in
teams
the
that are
hell?
all about snow.
Yeah.
We are all about snow. So yeah,
That's a big jump, man.
Yeah.
That's a big
At that
jump.
point, any of us can be a meteorologist. Like, oh yeah, it could be a half inch, it could be a foot.
Yeah,
Like, money, please. Where's my money? That's
What?
insane.
No, that's not as easy as bake something in the oven between 450 and 460. Like you can adjust, but this is like temperature wise.
Well, it's like who is that?
That's
When who's it? Wentz? I think when Wentz was injured, like, oh, he's out for 2 to 12 weeks. You're like, what?
yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Anybody can tell us that.
Meat in the middle. How about
Easiest
that?
job in the world. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
God.
Even if it's 3 inches, even if it's 11 inches would be awesome. I love snowy, crazy snow games. Especially with
between 3 to 11 inches of snow this weekend, with 6 inches considered best forecast on Sunday morning.
That is ridiculous, bro.
Okay. It'll be a fun game, but I wouldn't worry too much about
No,
it. Lockett is still
I
the play
still
to go.
say 707. You still have to have when there's no one guarding your guy. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
When no one's there, like we're bringing people off the street.
Yeah, I mean, we're testing Graham Jr., who's a guy that we got off the practice squad, against Lockett. Like that's who I think is going to play against. So
Russell
it's like
Wilson.
a practice squad. Yeah, a practice squad guy versus Lockett.
There's going to be at least 3 times this game. We're about to watch this game. It's going to be 3 times in the game.
That's going to go
where they're gonna pan to Lockett and no one's gonna be on them, and they're gonna be like, "So what happened?"
He's just like doing jumping jacks in the end zone. He's like, "I'm open." Throws out a lawn chair.
Another breakdown of coverage for the Bears. Another breakdown of coverage again for the Bears. Just
yeah. So that's the easy one. But what about the other question? Mixon or Patterson? This is I think the
Patterson.
Another.
Patterson.
Hard not to go Patterson.
It's
He's going against Baltimore though.
It's against Detroit.
Hanson is going against Detroit.
It's against Detroit.
They might pull things off.
Yeah.
Like they've been surprising us the last couple of weeks, but I still think every so often their defense folds 50% of the time. But I think that's why.
I'm going Patterson. Patterson still says he wants to get a touchdown on defense. He wants to play safety. I know it was a joke, but if he does it, it would be against this game. But yeah.
I just don't see Joe Mixon having a breakout game against Baltimore, knowing that their season's on the line.
Yeah, versus yeah. I would say Patterson. Patterson's just he does crazy shit.
No, but this is not like a unbelievable tough question. I mean, not like an easy question, because Mixon usually gets, if he's not hurt, it's going to get you about 10 to 12 points. He can get you, and he can go up to like 20 points. I mean, it's been running backs all this entire week. Last 2 weeks have been big running back things.
Yeah.
So I'll still go Patterson.
I bring him Patterson.
Yeah.
That's what you're going with, Patterson too, Mark? Martin? Sorry.
Damn. I got demoted. Yeah.
I was like, don't let Mark hear that. He's a demoted.
I got demoted to a co-host. Yeah.
Burn. Where's Mark at? I need Mark to like,
you know I'm kidding.
He's sleeping.
I
think so. No problem. No problem, Adam.
I can make fun of him because he's my best friend. I could do that. I don't care.
I hear that.
All right. We got Patty. What is up, Patty? Pick one: PPR, Thielen, Lockett, or Waddle.
I feel like we've been answering this question. This is the question of the day, bro.
Question of the day.
I feel like Thielen should be your answer, but this is just hard. I'm gonna lean Thielen on this question now, knowing all the snow, and that Lockett might only score 25 points instead of 4,000.
This was the same. That's chicken leg.
It's chicken leg. It's the same exact question. Yeah. Yep.
So
Thielen. This sucks, man. Like it's really because the thing is these guys are so close, close.
Yeah, and Waddle, I wouldn't bother. I mean, he might have a good game, but
you won't feel bad about it. Like it's just some people are just super talented, and he might have a good game, but you have to be able to bet on this guy. So I mean, no matter what you say, this is betting, and you're going to bet against exactly. And that secondary, I'm not going with Waddle. I will go Thielen, Lockett,
Thielen.
I was going
in that order right there.
That order.
Yep, I like that. Also, and then anybody watching, make sure you go check out Dynasty Pylon and Nerd Huddle. Links are in the description of both channels, so whatever you're watching. Right now, we're live on both. We're all part of the Nerd Huddle kind of umbrella. We do all that stuff. Dynasty Pylon, you guys are on a few times a week, so always check them out. Nerd Huddle, we're Tuesdays we got Panda and Grizzly. Sundays we got here. We're gonna probably start adding some more smaller random shows during the week, hopefully. But yeah, make sure you check out both channels. But Sundays we're here all week. No, we missed one. So we got Kundala. Sorry if I murdered your name, dude. Amon Ra, Amari Cooper, Devontae Parker, pick 2.
Kundalia, I think. We'll call him AK. Oh, there you go. Look, I want Amari Cooper in there because they're against Washington. So I like that. I'm gonna put Amari Cooper and I'm on St. Brown against Falcons. Devontae Parker I like, but it's against the Saints. I don't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
If you've been listening, you know.
But then Amon-Ra
I
don't have a really legit QB. So does that even out? Because Devontae Parker is against a really good defense.
Great defense, yeah, great secondary, especially.
I still think of Amon-Ra St. Brown and Amari Cooper. I can't deny.
I mean, Cooper for sure. I think everyone.
I've been going against Amon-Ra St. Brown in every question, except for this one. I'm gonna go Amon-Ra St. Brown and Amari Cooper because Devontae Parker. I think what if he gets shut down? I don't. Yeah. My problem with Amon-Ra is I don't believe his quarterback. The problem with Devontae Parker is you're going against your matchup is not good. So I mean, I'm gonna go with the guy who I think has the most ability to blow up if the quarterback plays well. So I'll go St. Brown and Cooper.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. We got Joshua said TB or Philly defense. Good one. So Philly's going against the Giants.
So I have Philly defense in one of my leagues.
And Tampa's going against Carolina,
who doesn't have a quarterback.
Well, they got 3.
Saying that about
they're about to roll all 3 of them. I would not be surprised that every series we see a new QB come in. A new
Would you be wrong? Would you be wrong to do that? I mean, come on. I mean, you got the ghost of Cam Newton. I don't know what's wrong. I mean, I thought he still had something left, and
no, we all thought that. We all thought.
Poor guy. I feel bad for him. Like legit, I really do. I was hoping.
I could go from the best quarterback in the league to am I better than Sam Darnold? That's a far drop.
Almost winning a Super Bowl.
PJ Walker gonna light it up. He gonna be the number 1 QB there.
Hey man, I don't know why you left. PJ Walker's a better option than Cam Newton right now.
But what do you do? I mean, Philly is going against Giants, and the Giants are playing from.
Yeah, no, you go with Philly. They're gonna let from. Honestly, I think Carolina might not run the ball, might not throw the ball a lot. They might run the ball every other.
See Cam Newton in the backfield, being a running back or something. You definitely see that.
Hey, I'm telling you.
And Jimmy's like, that's cool, Brian, from Jimmy.
I think the Giants are going to end up using Kadarius Toney everywhere this week since he's back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They're going to have to. It would not surprise me if Kadarius Toney takes some snaps behind, the center, bro.
And that's the only chance they got.
Hey, look, they got from.
That's
if
horrible.
Kadarius Toney throws, man, I'll be happy.
I think this is where I'm going to have Jake Fromm's going to throw a pass that's so ridiculous that the defensive guys is going to be like, I'm just going to catch that and just go around.
I think you go Philly here. I think you go Philly, bro.
Yeah. Philly.
My goodness.
We got Brad said St. Brown, Rojo, Jackson, and Van Jefferson.
Justin Jackson. I hope that's Justin Jackson because that's easy.
I'm assuming it's Justin Jackson.
It has to be Justin Jackson. Eckler's gone.
Jackson.
He's going against Houston. I would definitely go Justin Jackson. I have him in one of my lineups. One of my marquee lineups. I have him Justin Jackson.
I mean, they're going against Houston.
Yeah.
I mean, that should be a no-brainer.
I'm telling you guys, Houston is not terrible defense. But when your offense is that bad, it eventually affects your defense. So it doesn't matter. I think Jackson might go 15, 20 points. This could be a big game for him.
He's going to be a league winner this week.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Are we just picking one? Or you want to just order them real quick? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're all going Jackson number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, man. Because it's Jackson and then everyone else.
Jackson.
I'm going to go. I know you guys like saying, I'm going to go Rojo 2.
I like how I don't know. Rojo. All right. So Fournette, obviously with his situation that
Ronald Jones was a starting running back. I just feel like that he's going to get very similar numbers to what Fournette was. He's going to get very similar.
I don't know. That defense is good though.
Yeah, but Tom Brady he's going to start throwing, and that's what Johnson's going to get the Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Good Lord, is going to get the ball. I think that's what.
I'm going to go Jackson, Rojo,
St. Brown, Van Jefferson.
Like St.
Jefferson.
Yeah.
I think
he had a bad week against Seattle, but I think he's gonna do well against Minnesota.
I think we're in agreement with Jackson. Jones, St. Brown, Jefferson, Van Jefferson.
Jackson, Rojo, Jefferson, St. Brown.
I'm not agreeing with that. I'm not disagreeing with that either. That's fine.
Yeah, I think I'm a little bit more inclined with Jefferson over St. Brown, but yeah.
Damn it, Jared, go.
Cool, but we're both going. All of us are going Jackson and then Rojo, and then
I have no problem
on the last two.
You could just whatever flip a coin. I'm okay with whatever you choose.
But the other three, but Jackson has to be the number 1.
Yeah, Jackson and Jones is 1, 2. That's it.
Definitely. Yeah. We got Josh Gerald Everett or Foster Moreau.
Moreau,
yeah. I'll go Foster.
We got something like this earlier. I mean, I like Moreau.
I like Moreau.
Who's Everett playing?
Seattle.
Yep.
Seattle.
Oh.
No. Yeah. He's with Seattle. He's playing the Bears.
He's playing the Bears.
Yeah.
Bears.
Yeah, no, I'm going Moreau.
Yeah, Moreau. We got Jimmy saying that's cold. And then Jimmy, real quick, didn't Rojo have nearly 200 yards game against Carolina last week or last year?
Last year, yeah. So Jones was the starter. Fournette was not the starter.
The main guy.
He has the ability. He just gets hurt all the time. He's like Joe Mixon. Like he's always hurt.
Usually.
Yeah, except this season for some reason. I don't know.
It's the one good year. Every running back has one good year before they're done. So Daniel, what's up, y'all? Hope you had a good Christmas. Hope you did too, Daniel. PPR, choose one. Williams, Rashad, excuse me, Rashad Penny or Rojo.
Williams, Jones, Penny. In that order.
We only got to choose one. So you're going Jones?
Williams.
Oh, you're going Williams. Okay, I thought you said Jones first.
Penny's too risky, man.
Yeah.
He hasn't given me one game where he doesn't go to the blue tent or limps off.
Twice.
Yeah, twice a game.
Yeah, Rashad Penny is the guy we playing game day. All of a sudden he goes, ugh,
he's made of glass.
Like he pull that hamstring, he lifts off the court, off the field. That's him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm down for that.
Jones,
Williams, pick one.
Yeah.
Hope that helps. Anything else, man? We've been going for almost 2 hours. Got 15 or 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Well, we get a lot of questions, right? I mean, rightfully so. This is playoffs, man. It's do or die. Semifinals for most leagues, finals for some. So this is a big week. This is it. No do-overs. But yeah, we appreciate all the questions, everyone coming in, and like we said. If you're watching on Dynasty Pylon, go check us out on Nerd Huddle. If you're on Nerd Huddle, go check Dynasty Pylon out. We're all part of the same, group over here on the Nerd Huddle. But yeah, the Nerd Huddle main channel, I think, is under a little bit of reconstruction. But the Dynasty Pylon, you guys are solid. Football all the time. Football.
Yeah,
which I think. So yeah. So you guys are always doing some good stuff.
Dynasty, man.
Yeah, Dynasty 24/7. I mean,
reals.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, football. Go there, football.
There you go. That should be the soundbite just for Dynasty Pylon.
That is us. That is us. 100%.
Yeah. So
see Dynasty Pylon Monday through Friday, Saturday and Sunday.
It ain't that bad.
No, you guys doing like the other stuff. Meanwhile, this is the Nerd Huddle with football.
We end up looking like a monkey fucking a football out there.
every week it's random. But yeah, we got Penn and Grizzly and Morning Spike are always here.
We'll be there.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Yeah, Bob Doe. Thank you. Good luck. Merry Christmas and see you next show. Appreciate it, Bob Doe. But yeah, I think we're gonna start closing up here, right? Unless anybody else got some questions, asking for a friend from you guys.
I mean, Mark picked up Azuma for tight end, so that's
that was no brainer.
Yeah, he had to do that.
No brainer. Oh, my bad. We got all in one show. One last question. Hello again. St. Brown or Gage? Is Kmet a viable starter? No. Coughlin or Monroe are top waivers. Coughlin's not bad.
So St. Brown or Gage, I would go Gage. Is Kmet viable starter only if Fields in? Conklin and Marone as top waivers, I would say Moreau.
That's a good question.
Unless Waller, but no Moreau.
Moreau, because I feel like the offense is tight end dependent.
Yeah,
so
they
I think
need
Moreau's
to have that guy. Yeah. So we're going Gage and Moreau and Kmet. Just drop him.
Yeah,
drop him like he drops the passes. And would you start Allen or Stafford or Allen? That's another good question. Allen is kind of the question that everyone's asking. Is he going to be good? Does he have the weapons?
I think he'll make it happen. I'm relying on Allen this week. I have Dak Prescott or Allen, and I got to put Allen in because I can't trust Dak Prescott.
I just feel like when you have fantasy, you have to remember how much running matters. Kyler Murray did not have a good game last night and scored 22 points. Why? Because he ran the ball.
Okay,
yeah.
I was like, that 22 is not like horrible.
Well, that's what he's saying. He had a bad
because of his
game stat wise, right. But fantasy wise,
27 to 43. He was not doing really, really well. He only had one touchdown, but he gets 20. You get all his points because he runs. So when you have a guy who can run, I would, especially in this playoffs, start him.
Yeah, Josh Allen is going to run. Offensive line beat up, so he's going to have to move out of the pocket and dump off, throw deep, or run. So
and then in the middle of the playoffs, so you want to pull him off the field. You want to like there's no way. So
Stafford's going to do good as well, but I think Allen's going to do better. And it's also but those
Not
are
by
two
much.
solid QBs. Not by much. That's why I'm saying those are two solid QBs. Those are two really good like QBs. I don't know if you're playing super flex or what, but you got Stafford and Allen. That's solid, man.
Good job. Respect.
I like Stafford too. With
I do too.
does he have most of his people back? And they're playing against Minnesota. He knows how Minnesota plays. So
Yeah, I still go Allen.
yeah. Let's go Allen. I know where we're gonna go, but we got a couple more questions. Is Rodgers or Brady still gonna get the MVP? I want to say Brady because he's been. If it comes down to these two, it's gonna come down to Brady because he's been less of a.
That last
I'm
game.
Really hurt him. Yeah, but also Rodgers had horrible beginning of the season. I know it's always how you finish, but the league is gonna look at who can they put on posters and news articles, and it's going to be Brady because Aaron Rodgers is too much in negative news. The whole woke culture, cancel culture, all the shit he's saying. That plays effect. That definitely plays in effect of it. And Brady is still their golden boy.
If Tom doesn't go out and score 3 touchdowns this week, I think it's going to be Rodgers to lose. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
If Green Bay goes out there and wins 14 games, this season, I mean, there's no question that he's the guy. But I agree, he's a dick.
He's causing too much ruckus. Yeah, I was trying to say it nice, but yeah. I wanted him to lose so bad last night, so bad.
All right.
But yeah, Damian Harris or Sony. I would go Harris.
Stevenson's gone. Stevenson's out. So yeah.
And Harris is back. Hurts or Allen? Dude, that's the same question I had. You just missed it. Missed it. I have both, and I'm going Allen. Because I don't know if you missed what we were talking about. I think what we're saying. Allen's gonna get it done. And if he can't get it done in the air, he's gonna get it done on the ground. And he's gonna put up good points. Hurts is going to do good, well
the
too.
Same exact thing, but
yeah,
you go with the guy who's the better player, I think, and that's when you go with Josh Allen, the better player.
Yeah. Sony or Carter. Sony. Yeah. And then we got
Justin Jackson.
Rojo or Jack. Yeah, Justin Jackson. PPR. Justin Jackson.
Yep.
There it is. We just knocked out a few. Thank you, Spirit and ENH and Andrew. Appreciate the questions. Sorry we did a little quick one. We were finishing up the show. So, but yeah, man, let's get out of here, man. Let's get ready for our football day to start. Cool.
Right,
appreciate everybody hanging out. Make sure you subscribe to all the links in the description. Nerd Huddle, Spoiler Kings, Did We Just Become Best Friends, and Dynasty Pylon. All part of the Nerd Huddle, guys. But appreciate it, and we'll see you guys next week. And come back and let us know how you did in your fantasy playoffs.
All Finals next week, guys.
Yeah. Later.